at this point in the season, that's the kind of the natural tendency is to kind of think you need to go one way or the other. You need to do a whole lot more of something or a whole lot less of something. But if we've been doing things correctly to this point, we just need to continue to do things correctly. So no big changes at all at this point in the season, or as we go through the rest of the season. You know, the conversations that we've had with the team have kind of revolved around, there's not a lot to the course. It's pretty straightforward. You know, there's definitely parts where, you know, staying awake, staying focused are going to be critical, particularly on some of the bigger middle loops. The footing can be a bit rough, but we'll see. We've supposedly gotten some more rain out there. The weather itself that day will affect a lot. So forecast right now is kind of a cool, rainy morning. So we'll see if that happens, if that sticks, or not. So that'll be interesting to see. You know, at this point, with all our individual meetings, we've discussed, you know, the goals that we set in August, and where we're at, kind of on track or not on track, and because you know, in August that's pretty early in the year, and you kind of give it your best guess, and so our talk, our conversations have kind of circled around the fact that we're in a really good spot right now. We don't have to try to do anything crazy. We don't have to change anything up. We just have to take the next step as a team, which in terms of our fitness and our training, everything kind of points to us being able to do that. So in no way can we be average on Saturday and expect to achieve our goals, but realistically, if we do take that step, 1 through 5, that, you know, we're going to be there. Yeah, I mean, ultimately we've taken some nice steps over the season compared to last year. You know, everything revolves around Saturday, though, in terms of how that success will be judged. Saturday, and then the NCAA Regional Championships. So a lot of positive momentum. You know, we've been able to beat some MAC schools over the season. We've been able to beat a fair amount of programs as we've gone through the season. Definitely had some very, very solid results. So, but again, that kind of goes back to we're in the position we want to be in. We're in reach of our goals. We just have to, you know, take that next step on Saturday and be ready to get after it and fight. We're going to define that in several different ways. You mentioned our youth. You know, a lot of it will be just getting a lot of experience from the weekend and being able to utilize that in the future. You know, when we talk about how young the team is as a whole, both on the men's and women's side, that's something critical. In terms of team places, that's something we've kind of talked about internally with our goals. We know what we want to do, and again, we're kind of in the position to do that. So I think after the fact, you know, we can sit down and really talk about whether we achieve those goals or not.